is going on? Oh, man. Better late than never, I guess. Oh, man. Well, it's super late, but welcome back in. I am the uninvited guest, as you already know. And this week's show has been a chore to try to get up and running. It's between the software, because I usually record with OBS, and they had an update, and it decided when it was going to update that it was just going to wipe all my settings. So I had to deal with all that. Then on top of that, I go into my DaVinci Resolve, which is my editing software, and then they need an update. So I was just, man, I just didn't want to put up with it. And so I was like, I'll just push the show over and, you know, try to get it done when I got time. Plus, I was super tired, and it's getting colder. I got this damn sniffling stuff going on, and not sick or anything, but it's just annoying. Um, but it's been a lot to talk about, a lot going on during the week. One of the things that went on this week, though, is, well, not this week, next week really is when it happened, but I started streaming on my gaming channel. I started streaming some Rogue Company. It's a third-person shooting game, and I've been having fun with it. I think I've done 3 live streams because I streamed earlier too, and it's been fun, man. I think I recorded almost 4 hours on no 3 hours on day 1 of streaming. Day 2, it was almost 4 hours, but I had to split the video up on the channel because it my internet got cut off for like a good 20 minutes or so. And then today I streamed for about 5 hours, and it was cool, man. It's fun. Some people stop by, they talk to me in the chat, they join the games. It's always fun. So maybe I'll link my gaming. Most people that listen to me know my gaming channel, but if you don't, maybe I'll link it in the description so you can find it. Or you could just always search R15 Hitman R15. That's me. Anyways, so a lot of stuff has gone on this week. Got some stuff to talk about. We're going to start off, though, with a channel called Just Pearly Things. If you don't know what the channel is, it's this chick. It's her channel. She has this show called The Pregame. And she has these... I've seen her channel a lot of times. It comes in my feed. And I've always watched like a little bit of her clips. And she's really, really sharp. But this one clip in particular came across my feed, and I wanted to check it out because there's this Italian woman, and she is just like unbearable. And she represents a lot of how modern women today think. And I got a little bit into it in my last video about how modern women are pretty much dragging the dating game down. And it's having all kinds of effects. So we'll check that out, and then we'll check out some other stuff afterwards. Yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into this content. All right, let's go.
The question is, can you find a man that can stand next to me and deal with me?
Yeah, but when you say that's your value, to who?
That's it.
But who's that? Yeah, who is
For
that
me, I don't need
that's
to
your
like
personal
set.
speak into the mic.
Like when you're selling something, she's talking about cars. When you're selling something, it's you decide the value of your.
No. First off, I'm gonna stop it right here because what she's talking about makes completely no sense. You don't set the value of anything. The market sets the value for the product that you're selling. Like, you can't have an abundance of supply and there be no demand for it. Then you're just gonna like stock up on the supply because no one's buying it. So she's incorrect right there, and this is what I'm talking about. This is why I wanted everybody to see so we could analyze this chick and how she thinks.
No, you don't. The buyer does.
There you
Yeah,
go, Pearl,
the
Pearl,
market
Pearl,
does.
right along with me.
So okay, that's like me saying, okay, I'm NBA, like an NBA player would wife me. That's like okay, stop interrupting me. That's like me saying that I can get a top 1% guy. So I would say I deserve a guy that makes $500,000. But none are lining up to buy me. Then I'm not worth that. That's your value.
Yes.
And so you can't just tell
Exactly.
that, oh, I'm still just as valuable.
I don't need to tell nothing.
But you
to
just
no
did.
one.
You just went off
No,
on a
listen,
rant.
Yeah, you
saying,
just
oh,
said that.
You just said.
No. I think you're not getting my point. I'm gonna repeat.
I think everybody's getting your point.
So I know very clearly what I want. Okay. Now, as you said, probably I'm not available, so I don't gonna get what I want. Cool. I stay by my own. I don't need a man. Like, oh, I get what I want. I guess I can just say.
Then why are you on this show? This show is pretty much about dating and the relationships between men and women. And like, I don't get why you're on the show then. If you don't give a shit, then why are you here? You'll stay by yourself. Okay, then you're going to be unhappy. Like, it's different. And a lot of women think like this. And the thing is, like, they'll compare it to a man being alone his whole life. It's different. Because men don't need, like, we're good with just like spur of the moment or like one-off relationships. Like, we don't need a consistent partner. Do we want one? Yes, but we don't need it. Women are different. They more need that nurturing, caring element to be happy in life. And I don't care what these women are fucking smoking these days, talking about my career and I want to go see the world and all that shit. All that's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't got kids, or well, if you ain't got a family in general, you're not gonna be happy. No matter how many cats you got, bitch.
By my own, I don't need a man. I don't need have a child. I'm like.
That's another. See. I don't need a man, and I don't need a child. First off, bitch. There's this stigma with the word need. I think they're taking it a little too literally, because they're making it seem like when you say, like, when a woman says I need my man, she doesn't mean like she needs him to survive. She means like I need that connection. I need that emotional connection. I need you in my life for that kind of connection, because it's great. So it's not like you need him to survive, but you need that connection. You need to feel loved. You need to feel cared for. You know what I mean? And she's just lost, man. She's lost. Vastly unhappy.
A baby machine.
That's what it sounds like to me. I'm not a baby machine. Shut up.
That's my value. I stand by my own.
Your value is having nothing?
Don't sound very happy about it.
Ah, there you go, big dog. Correct.
I'm not very happy about how other women can think about our body and our essence.
What does that mean? No one said that.
I'm telling you what men want.
Yeah, but you can think in your way. That's
She's not thinking in her ways.
No.
She's talking about men she interacted with. Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure men approach her, and then she's saying the value that she brings to the man that is approaching her.
You can't tell men your value.
Or wants a 20, whatever.
Because what? Okay. You can't tell what you think we want or what we should value. Like, as far as women telling men, because we don't value the same things. Like, women think that they need, oh, I need a house, a car, I need a good job and this and that. I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't give a fuck. As far as men, we don't give a shit. We don't give a shit if you got a job. We don't give a shit if you have a car. We'd fuck you in a cardboard box if we could. Like, we don't give a shit. None of that shit matters to us. It's the same as if you told a woman, like, if I told a woman something like, hey, I got a killer anime collection at home, she wouldn't give a fuck. Like, she wouldn't give two shits. And that's the same way we feel about women having jobs and shit, or having money in general. We don't give a fuck. It's not what we look for. It's not what we value.
So that's the value that she brings. That's the point.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter to men.
About you guys, I don't know you.
But we're talking about
That's what you value.
The question is that fair to expect monogamy? So I'm saying over a certain age, you're less valuable to men, and then as soon as I say that, you guys get triggered.
No.
Sure.
And you guys, you keep interrupting. I'm saying stop. Mute her mic. Stop. This is rude. This is my show. Okay. It's very rude to interrupt the host.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like, this is disrespectful.
Sorry, carry on.
And so I'm saying that if you're going to men and telling them what they should value. And every time I say this is what men value, you keep arguing with it. Then you want to say, well, what are my best years? This, this, and this.
I get no, because
it's not valuable to men.
Yeah,
correct.
You don't have the youth and you don't have the purity at 30. It's gone. So you don't have what men value.
Okay, as I said, first of all, right now, 20 years old, a girl cannot have purity anymore because they probably lose the virginity when they...
This bitch has lost the plot.
Let's forget about it.
The fuck?
So if that's the point, that means that every woman that has he had child before, or he has important relationship before, could not have a husband later. And I saw a lot of people that actually had child before and after they get married or whatever. So what do you mean that the man that actually, wifey are is a, I don't know, is a bum, like
a bum? Well, men don't care about your job. Like,
facts. I just said that.
And like men do not give a shit. Like because you said earlier, like I make money, and I'm like, well, not to men.
We don't give a shit.
To women. Like if a guy says, oh, I have a cool shoe collection, we're like, oh, that's cool. But then we keep moving. That's how men feel about work. So they
facts.
They prefer a girl that like does nothing, so she can like hang out with them.
Yes,
and,
she can hang out, chill.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean,
one person can get married unemployed, not two.
That's a fact.
Like, honestly speaking, me myself, because we're talking about what a man expecting from a woman, but we're not talking about what a woman is expecting from a man.
Why? We always hear it 24/7.
Huh?
Oh, he just said the same thing.
No. Did you hear my point? Oh, like
you just sat here,
like,
bruh. You talking about what we want from a man. That's what she just said. She said we're not talking about what women want from a man. Yes, you are. You want the very same thing that you think we want. That's what it is. Everything that you want in a man, you're already it. Why the fuck? Just stay alone, bitch.
Talking about now,
Jesus.
Is just a part of the men in the world, which is probably the majority, but doesn't mean that is the totality, guys.
Oh, this bitch, man. What?
Okay.
Anyway,
what?
We can keep saying that's the majority, and I'm fine with that. Okay. Cool.
All right, but again,
dude, the way she says "cool" annoys the fuck out of me.
A man going out and saying, "Okay, cool, I want to go and find a virgin," yeah, and we're gonna go and find this virgin. It's the same way you're saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be this exception, and I will find that guy who wants me."
No,
but you're saying it's not the totality.
No. You didn't get my point. I don't give a shit to find the men who evaluate me because I know.
Then be alone, bitch.
About my value. I don't need that man to recognize my value.
Why would anybody date this chick?
Shit. If I gonna find him,
you don't give a shit.
But you
if
just
I
said
cool.
I can send on my own. I'm paying my bills. I got a job.
God.
What do I need a man for?
Okay.
To have sex?
But that's fine.
I can still have sex.
This bitch is unhappy. She's
How
miserable.
What your
This is why no one wants her.
I told you.
Okay,
I told you.
so
A woman for me is an independent woman who can stand by his own, can pay her bills. He has the maturity to understand even when is the right time to have a children, because everyone can have a child anytime. Just and then it's also about how we have our, we kind of parent we are. So it's not just
this
about
bitch gonna be alone forever.
Because honestly, I prefer a woman that stay without children instead that someone that doesn't deal properly with children.
So question, who is that valuable to? What you just listed, who is that valuable to?
You mean
who?
For who?
Yeah, who is that valuable to? What you
for
just
myself. I don't care about other people's opinion.
Okay.
Then why are you, bro? Then why are you on the show?
That's just two people that I should worry about: God and myself.
Oh
not
my fucking
about
God.
other men.
You don't care
Not
about
no.
at all.
No.
So you don't give a shit about nobody but yourself.
Okay, Paul, finish your line of questioning. Sorry,
this bitch is vastly unhappy.
So I just want to clarify. So you don't care what men want.
Nope.
And the way you determine your value is what you say.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit narcissistic?
No,
Facts.
It's not.
What do you mean it's not?
You only care about yourself and not what anyone else wants.
No, listen, the point. I didn't say it just about myself, just about the people that actually is in my small.
Bro, I already know where this is going. You hear that word "my"? She said that she's not narcissistic, right? And so she doesn't only care about herself, but she just said my circle. So it's still my means yours or mine, my circle. You're still being selfish as fuck. God, man.
Circle, which is
Yep,
different
my
because
circle.
when someone comes inside my circle,
my keyword, my.
to explain to them. So that's the point.
How can anybody, bro? I'm sorry to keep pausing it. How can anybody come in your circle if you don't give a shit? It makes no sense. Makes zero sense, and this is the delusion I'm talking about.
Obviously, I don't give a shit about any. Not
Then how can anybody
about
come in your
really
circle then, you dumb
about
bitch?
People that is not in my small circle. So, like, okay, I'm not vulnerable. Okay, cool.
This is
like,
why she's single.
Peace. Like, I'm gonna come back to my life. I'm gonna
Her value
go
is
to work
is in the
tomorrow.
garbage.
I'm
That's
gonna
where
keep
it's
paying
at.
my bills and you know what I mean, like.
Okay, like
You want
I
a
guess
man.
pretty much
So
everybody.
you basically turn into the like
That's
this is
what
what girls
everybody
do
does,
though. Like women turn into the men they want to marry. So you're looking
Facts.
for a guy like all the things you
Facts.
I'm looking for a guy.
No,
Facts.
No,
I'm
I
not
know you're
looking.
not. I'm saying.
I'm not
like,
looking for a guy.
typically,
Then why are you
I'm
on the
saying in
fucking
general,
show?
I don't know you personally, but I'm saying in general, when women become the men they want to marry, so they become all the things that like men want. Because what she just described, that's the man. Like that's the man I would date, but it's not what women. It's not what men want.
Yeah.
Like a guy
We
that's
don't give a
independent,
shit.
That pays his bills, that goes like gets the bag. I'm like, sign me up. But
Yeah,
to
we
a
don't
man
give
that's
two
like,
shits about
that's
none of
a
that.
red flag.
But you said men don't care what a woman about her career.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So then if
Yeah.
she's making money, getting her bag, whatever, a man wouldn't care, no?
No,
No.
I don't care.
So
Don't give two
her
shits.
value- so then a
Her
man
value
will
shouldn't
approach
be
her
as
then.
high
A
'cause
man
we don't
will
give a
want
shit.
her.
A man
Because-
can walk into Tesco and see an attractive girl at the till and
I
decide
agree.
he wants to change her life.
Correct.
A woman will not walk into Tesco.
Never.
See an attractive man.
Never.
What do you think?
I
That's
get
what
that,
you-
I
It's the
agree,
truth.
but
I honestly,
That's fair.
that's not the
facts.
totality.
No, but
It's not the totality. I've been in relationship with men that honestly, in less than me, they add absolutely nothing.
And where are they
She
now?
doesn't get the point because what Big Dog was saying was he's saying that a man can walk into like a gas station, see a cute girl at the register, and he could decide like, hey, I want to change this girl's life. You know what I mean? So she ain't got to work here or whatever. You know what I mean? Most of the time, females aren't going to do that shit. Matter of fact, 100% of the time, they're not doing that shit. Especially if you're like a well-off woman. Like this chick here, I can guarantee the examples that she's about to put out talking about I've been with broke dudes and this and that stuff. Okay, but I bet you they approached you. You didn't approach them. You didn't say you were going to change their lives. And matter of fact, where are they now? Where they at now? Are they in your small cycle?
Yeah, what does it
Stupid
mean that?
bitch,
I
man.
like, what
She
about
annoys the fuck
other-
out of me.
Other men that are 6 foot and they, I don't know, they billionaire. They anyway got like, you know.
If you meet a billionaire and you're dating a billionaire, you fumble the bag.
Facts.
I actually like comparing. I probably had more relationship with people that you know are less rich than someone that I probably didn't give a
Wait.
chance. I didn't give a chance to them.
Wait,
So it's
wait,
not
so
about-
you've dated like broke guys, is what you're saying?
I had some not broken, but
broke.
just
Do you-
they
like,
not
they
rich.
don't-
I wasn't checking their bank
No, but we-
account.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but I'm
I'm
saying
not
you-
doing it still now.
Do you think you attract feminine guys? Because
Oh,
you're more masculine?
100%.
No, I wouldn't say feminine.
100%.
Honestly, just people with balls, which is different. It's not
With
about
The
balls.
fuck?
Yeah, it's not about being feminine. It's about being very confident. Because when you're standing next to me, because I think I'm tough, I got a strong personality.
Yeah.
You need balls, honestly.
Yeah, no one
When
wants you.
Someone else who prefer a young lady who doesn't work, who can be manipulated.
If I gotta show balls to be next to you, like if I gotta show balls just to be with you, you can fuck off. You can fuck off. You can fuck off. My manhood is not determined how you feel. It's not. You can fuck off.
And can be, you know, controlled because you are the strong in the relationship. I need a man. It doesn't really. It's a partnership. Like we are.
So wait. This is the contradictory that I talk about with modern women all the time. So she's a strong woman. That she just said she's a strong woman that you need to have balls with to fuck with. That you need to have balls to fuck with her, right? But she's looking for a stronger man. Wouldn't that make you weak? You're not gonna submit to this dude, clearly. So why would he put up with that? Like, shut the fuck up,
strong
man.
in the same way. When a man is looking for a younger lady, which is virgin, who doesn't work, who probably earn less than me, it's because they need to feel like they are the strongest one.
Oh,
They
God.
control-
Incorrect.
They controlling. They
Incorrect. It ain't got nothing to do with
in the
control.
relationship.
Need to be right.
It's because women like you in general just are a pain to fucking deal with, because everything's going to be a fight no matter what, because you think you're right all the time.
Hiding what you believe men.
No,
want.
that's my point of view.
Yeah, you're deciding.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not deciding. I'm expressing my point of view as you
No,
did
you're
just
deciding.
before.
but you're
I'm not
projecting.
deciding.
You said men go for younger women because they feel they're gonna control them and manipulate them.
Yep.
What if
That's
what if
what I
what if
think.
men said that about women? They would look so stupid. If they're like women like rich guys because they want to manipulate and control them. Is
Yo.
Are men or women the prize?
We got
Go
around.
around. Go
Are
around.
men and women the prize? Men. Men are the prize.
Alright, so women the prize.
Women.
Okay.
Come on, big dog.
Wait,
You
tell me why.
lost.
Because they're the ones that we're going for. Well, me personally,
He doesn't
I'm
understand the
going
question.
For the woman, and I want
Men
to go
are
for the
men are the
woman that
prize
I
in
believe
relationships.
Is the right woman and someone who else many people would want.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah, men are the prize.
Correct.
We run society, we keep society going. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
I
women
guess
are
that's an even better
fuckers.
point. She can smack her lips all she wants, but it's a
Men are the
fact.
prize. Women are the prize.
Okay, what do you think? Men or women? Who's the prize?
The
Men.
the prize for like I. Okay, wait. Let me just. So, are men or women the prize?
Yes.
In what sense? Like in the world?
Think about this. Think about this. Think about this. Let's put this in a broader perspective. Are men or women the prize in terms of relationships? Is what they're talking about, because you're on a relationship show. There's more women in the world than there are men. So that's point one. Point two, which is the bigger point, men run society. Okay? That's point two. Point three, names, if men quit all their jobs, if all men around the world quit their jobs tomorrow, we'd all die. It's just a fact. Just a fact. From the power grid to the internet to anything you want, we'd all be dead. Like, men have run this world. Men created this world pretty much, because look at, you don't believe me? Look at everything you got in front. Look at your phone, built by men. Look at the internet, built by men. Look at your TV, your computer, like everything built by men. That mic she's talking in right now, like, I don't understand why this disdain for men is going on right now.
Or in
the dating game.
in the dating game?
Yeah, in the dating game, men are the prize.
Women.
Women are the prize. What do you think?
Women.
Less 50-50.
You think like half women, half a man? Okay, fair enough. Go
This
ahead.
bitch is dumb.
Men.
Men are the prize. What do you think, Auntie?
I think men. There's more women anyway, so how can women be
Yeah.
the prize? There's so many of them running out around out there. It's got to be men.
So, second question: do women date up or down?
All
They-
up.
Okay.
Up when they can help it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do women date up or down?
Date up.
Yeah.
I answer for me personally up.
Up.
I'm not
Always
looking down
up.
my phone.
Okay.
They date down, they sleep up.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. I think she misspoke. She said they date down, they sleep up. I think she means that backwards. I think she means they date up, they sleep down, because that makes more sense. Because a lot of these women sleep with dumbasses all day long, but they want to date the breadwinner dude. They want to date the NBA player, but they want to sleep with the rapper. You know what I mean?
They date down and they sleep
up. Yo, that's cold.
If
That's cold. That's cold.
so, if
Yeah, I think
women-
she
if
said that
women date
backwards.
up, wouldn't that make men the prize?
Good
Correct.
point.
Yo,
Ooh,
Really?
that's a good point.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
I
Ouch.
get the point, but I still don't see men as the prize.
Of course you
Like-
won't.
So let me get this right. You've acknowledged the point.
I understand the point.
Allow me to finish. So
Right.
you've acknowledged the point,
Right.
but you don't agree. Can you explain why?
No,
So
she
you
can't.
asked me who are the prize and relate. I'm still umming and ahhing about the question anyway. Like, who's the prize, sort of, because then it's like the whole value thing and all that sort of stuff. So that's why
Yeah.
I said women, just to give an answer that women are the prize because of
But you just acknowledge that women date
what they
up.
bring to a relationship.
So that means
or
men are
whatever it
dating
is.
down.
I just said it, just whatever.
Do you
But
not
then
understand
what
that?
You said again that why do women date up?
I said, do women date up or down? And
So if majority
Mhm.
of the women here said date up,
Yeah.
then why would
Then
then
what-
a man would be the prize?
yes.
Correct.
But then dating up, you're not dating down. So
So if they're dating up, then the men are dating down.
Right.
Because
That's what I just
no,
said.
yeah.
but if women are dating up
Mhm.
and men are dating down,
Mhm.
you're saying
Yeah,
that
they are.
women are not the prize, that a man is the prize.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then
They-
men would just date men because men
The
are the prize.
fuck?
Why are men dating
The
down?
fuck
If
does
men
that
are the
mean?
prize, wouldn't all men just date all men?
Oh, she is so
Yeah,
far off the plot. It's
no.
fucking ridiculous.
No, but-
This bitch is on the Titanic going down with it. Like, what
Because,
the
okay,
fuck?
We're talking about straight people. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
so
wouldn't.
am
They
I.
wouldn't date. Why would men date each other when they're straight?
Yeah.
You just said men are the that
Because-
would make men the prize.
Yeah, because men could date up, but
Mhm.
they don't. They date down.
Yeah.
So then men
Yes.
would be the prize.
That means they don't have a choice.
There's
'Cause if
some.
all
There's
men
some
are-
women. There's some women that would be up. There's some
Yeah,
women that
there
would
are
be
women,
down.
There are women
Yeah.
that would be up, like Oprah is up, right?
No,
So
Oprah's
then A
down.
man has to be above her
Oprah's down
to date down.
because we don't give a
Why
shit
do you
about
think
money.
Oprah's not up?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
in general, like I'm just saying,
right,
like
okay.
value, money, whatever. I can't think of a
Income-wise.
young
Yeah.
rich
No,
woman.
no, that's not up though.
So what's up then
Got a point.
for
the
men?
biology aspect that he
Can
was
I-
talking
So a
about.
woman
I think
that
Your
is
for
down
beauty,
us.
your
or
youth.
A woman that is down.
Like-
Margot Robbie.
Let's just-
So someone that's young.
Someone who's young.
Yeah, exactly. This is the
So
point.
someone young
Actually, I think
and
she hit 30.
successful.
I gotta find someone that's 22, but
The reason why I say beauty
So
and youth
Margot
because that's the first thing we see. We
Yeah.
can't
So
see your
there are
personality on the
dating,
outside.
A lot of eggs.
Yeah.
So if she's
Yeah.
young and pretty and works in Tesco,
Yes,
like you said,
exactly.
She's up in
Yes,
the
we're
dating
gonna-
market.
that means
Yeah.
he's dating up.
Yes.
It depends on her personality as well.
Yes,
Okay, a
but
personality, all of that. She works in Tesco.
yeah, her personality's got to be good too. But the thing is, like a thing that women don't get is that your physical appearance is the key that unlocks the door to your personality when it comes to how we interact with you. Like, if a man's not attracted to you, chances are he's not going to want to get to know you either way. So, just facts.
Personality. She's 20. She's young. Her body count is 0. Whatever.
Yeah, then you're up.
Then the
Yeah.
man is dating up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you
Mhm.
know her? There's some guys that might want
No,
to
Yeah,
get
sign me up.
That's the point.
Give her
So
my number.
She would be considered high in the.
So
in the
she's
dating
high
market.
value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
In the
So she
dating
would date
market.
up.
Yeah.
So then, wait.
So
I think
now-
she's starting to get it
Here's
now.
my thing.
Yeah.
You're now starting to understand how men think. We're,
Yes.
We're totally
I'm-
different.
Was the
from
light bulb
It's
went off?
totally
Yeah,
opposite.
the fuck is right. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
if that is a woman that is high value,
Yeah.
hmm
and then why would that woman want to date you? Wouldn't she want to date someone high value, someone up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
she
we
dates
don't.
up.
The man.
That's what
Yes.
I'm saying.
The man.
Women date up.
That's what we just said.
So then, wait.
I see where. No, you know what? I see where you're going with this because you're saying high value women go for high value men.
Yes.
You're saying
Correct.
there's an equality there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for us,
So then
value.
the low value man who is trying to date up, she doesn't want you.
Correct.
So
No, I would say.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're
so-
absolutely
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's correct,
yes.
but she is
That's why
absolutely
one in 3 men are
confused.
virgins or haven't had sex in the past year because nobody wants them.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you're saying men are dating down.
Yeah.
Yes.
So by dating down, you're saying he's dating someone over 25, 30, whose
No
body
eggs.
count is up, whose eggs are cracked and scrambled.
Yeah, I mean, guys
so
will
that's he's dating down.
put up with more than men do.
So
like-
he'll put up with
Women.
more
Women.
and date
Oh,
down.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
There you
the,
go,
the
women.
guy will put
Guys
up
will
with
put
more and
up
date
with
down
more than women will.
Yes.
because he doesn't have a choice.
Yes.
But he'll still cheat on that woman. He still has a right to not be monogamous to her.
Huh?
Because her value is low.
It depends.
But you don't.
Men are, and that's the end of the clip. No, men are dating down because they don't want to deal with the woman that's up, because like the chick on the couch she's full of bullshit like that, so we don't give a shit about her, about the one that values themselves so highly that they're just impossible to deal with. But yeah, that's that's pretty I don't know, man. It's like I said, if you see that and then you think about that's what you got to deal with in today's dating market. Be happy if you're in a relationship. Like, for real. If you're married, more power to you. You don't want to be out here in this game. It's changed a lot. Social media has pretty much destroyed relationships and the dating game. So, along with this bullshit that's going on. But, yeah, man, that's Just Pearly Things is the YouTube channel. I'll make sure to link actually this full episode, because the full episode is like an hour long, and they go through more topics and in depth more. So I'll make sure to leave a link to in the description below of this video if you want to go and check it out. Definitely go over there and check her out. She has some really good topics, and she's pretty cool too. So yeah, man, let's move on. Let's move on to what we're going to talk about next. So you have that, right? That happened, and then, you know, let's move on to some entertainment type stuff, okay? So, in other news, a lot of people know who 50 Cent is, right? Everybody should know who 50 Cent is. Like, everybody. Like, I knew who 50 Cent was long before he got popular with his album Get Rich or Die Trying, because he was on the underground hip-hop scene, and I grew up on hip hop. Like, I grew up on that genre of music. I even though everybody knows that I listen to K-pop or Korean music now heavily, like just look at the end of my videos now. They're all Korean songs pretty much, and that's all I listen to really. But I grew up on hip hop, and I love old school hip hop. Well, would it be considered old school now? Like late 90s, early 2000s. Would that be old school? Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Everybody knows who 50 Cent is, right? And there was this interview that came out with his son. I think his son's name is Marquise, if I'm not right. And it was interesting because he said something like to the effect of, let me see if I can find it. Where's it at? There it is. I found it. He says something to the effect of, what was the topic? Oh, that he was on an interview with somebody, and they asked. He said something about 50 Cent. His dad was paying $6,700 a month in child support, and he said that's not enough. Like, that's not enough money to live off of. I was like, what the fuck? Huh? $6,700? That's like $80K. That's like $80,000 a month. So here, I'll play the clip. Let's bring up the clip so you can see it. All right, let's play it.
It's $6,700 a month.
Okay, and I can't buy socks.
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Right.
$6,700 a month, right?
Yeah.
$6,700 a month in the state of New York City. You do the math.
Oh, I done the math.
Hold up. $6,700 a month anywhere should be enough to live comfortably. Like, I've never lived in New York, and I know it's expensive as shit, but you can move, motherfucker. Like, you can move. Just move somewhere cheaper and be rich. Like, I don't get it. The fuck you mean?
I've been in child support, bro. I went to jail for it. So
okay, cool. $6,700 a month, right?
$6,700 a month, right?
You're talking about a Forbes lister. Hold on, wait, listen. You're talking about somebody that has problems with everybody. You can't just live in any neighborhood.
You can move, motherfucker. This dude's a pussy.
$81K is not a substantial lot of money.
You out your damn mind, bro. You out your damn mind.
You can't just live anywhere.
And if he's contributing,
you out your damn mind. People's careers. People have careers that don't make $80K a year. Like, police officers only make around $65K a year. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Teachers make less than that. And you're sitting here complaining about getting it for doing absolutely nothing other than being born. This is the problem with the future. And this is the problem with these men today. Is they're all fucking pussies. Like this little bitch. This little bitch has had everything fucking handed to him. Right? And he's sitting up here on a camera in an interview talking about, oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. Never mind the fact that this dude talks shit about his dad all day long, right? Talks all kinds of shit about his dad. And is always, I remember seeing stories where he's always with like whoever's 50's beefing with in the rap game. His son is always going and co-signing with the dude that he's beefing with. Like taking pictures with him. Like, yeah, fuck my dad. Man, get this bitch out of here.
6,700. That means your mom's got the other half.
Pussy.
It ain't just for him to just.
Yeah, where's your mom at? She don't want to work, probably.
This is the
Where's her 6,700 to go with his?
Bro, that's the fucking problem. Like, is there more? There is more.
Now y'all got 12, 1,300.
How come your mom can't work?
A month.
Oh my! See, hold on. Yo, choke. This is where you get it. This is where it goes down a bad path, brother. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
What are you talking about?
Yo, bro, 6,700. If I told you right now, right, you got to start your life over right now with 6,700 a month and rebuild your life.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Can you do it?
Hell yeah.
With 6,700.
Comfortably.
You have nothing.
6,700. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I'm from the.
I'm
from either but 6,700.
6,700.
You
living
good.
good.
A month, nigga.
Yeah.
Yes. With 2 kids.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. This dude talking about you comparing it to yourself. Who else you supposed to compare it to, motherfucker? This dude, you know what it is? This dude thinks that just because his dad is 50 Cent, he should be living like 50. That's what it is. He think he should have like Ferraris and living in mansions and having mad bitches around. Like that's how this little fuck boy thinks. Like he thinks he should be 50 Cent. He think he should be his dad. He should be living his dad's life. But he hates his dad. So what's the point?
This is where you going wrong. You gotta stop comparing it. You comparing it to yourself, bro.
You just told him to.
On your standard of lifestyle, bro. You cannot do that.
Yeah, how do you have a standard of lifestyle when you have nothing? You just said if you have nothing and you want to rebuild your life, how can you have a standard of lifestyle? If you have nothing, it makes no sense. Like you can't have nothing and say, "Oh man, I want a Ferrari," but bitch, you ain't got nothing. Like it makes no sense, dude. The way these fucking young people think, man.
I jumped out of a burning house, brother.
So what?
I had nothing.
Okay.
And that's like there are real arson victims that are literally left with nowhere to live. Meanwhile, this dude's getting a check every month for doing absolutely nothing but being alive. And where's his mama at? Like his mom is the one that's probably putting all these ideas in his head. He's just a little entitled piece of shit. That's what he is. But yeah, man, that's the kind of men that are gonna run the world soon. You know, these entitled little pussies that don't have nothing. They have no real challenges in life. You know, so let's move on to pretty much my last. I think this is my last story of the day. Pretty much, I think it's a good way to end it. You know, so next story that I want to talk about. Now, if you've been following, listening, you know all about my Little Mermaid fiasco. You know I just hate when they go and they be lazy, don't create something new, or they just race swap characters. I hate it. Just make original characters, right? Well, got another victim. And this time it's kind of fucked up for a couple reasons. Okay? You've probably already seen it. Probably already know what I'm going to talk about. But if you don't, everybody knows Scooby-Doo. Everybody knows Scooby-Doo and the Scooby Gang. You know, everybody knows them, right? Got Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, Fred, and Scooby the dog. Right? Oh yeah, you know where I'm going with this. They went and they fucked this cast up. Fucked it up. There's a new show named Velma coming out, based on the character Velma. However, Velma and everybody else look a little different. Now, if you know who what is it, The Life of Mindy or whatever? The Indian chick from The Office. She is now Velma, apparently. So, what do the characters look like, you might say? Well, here you go. That's Velma, top left. Velma's now Indian. The guy in the bottom left is the one I have the most problem with. That's Shaggy. He doesn't even go by Shaggy anymore. He goes by Norville. Okay. Now, Shaggy, before I get to the others, Shaggy is a iconic character. And he's gotten like significantly larger as the years have gone by. Why would you race swap these characters? Daphne's Asian now? Like, why? Why? And then, we had to keep Fred white because, you gotta have the white male in there to bag on him being privileged, and you gotta have somebody to blame for everything. So of course they're gonna keep his ass in there. But yeah, dude, this looks like utter garbage. You already know where I'm going. I'm not gonna partake in this. Just stop, man. Just fucking stop. Why couldn't they just make all new characters? Why do you have to fuck up existing IPs because you're lazy? I don't get it. Look at this Shaggy. This Shaggy looks like shit. And he doesn't even go by Shaggy anymore. Oh, and did I mention the best part? There's no dog in this show. Scooby's not even in the fucking show. What are we dude? I have a little bit of a gripe with stuff like that. Like, I don't like stuff that doesn't have the main focus of the story inside of it. Like, there's a reason why I didn't watch like Gotham and Pennyworth, and I probably won't watch The Penguin either when it comes out as a series, because they're in the Batman universe, but Batman's not in them. So why would I watch that shit? This is Scooby-Doo without the Scooby-Doo. So there should be no show. This looks like utter garbage, and it's going right in the trash. So there's that. And I don't know what else to say. I've already said enough about race swapping and laziness and all this and that. So I'm not going to spend 1,000 hours on that. But I just thought for people that haven't seen it, they should check it out, and not check out the show. But I just wanted them to see what they're doing with our people here, our things we love so much. So yeah, there's that. So on to you know what's going on. We're winding the show down, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna talk about my playlist, and we're gonna go to the shows and the movies first, as we always do. And this week is pretty special, man. It's one of my favorite shows. It's gonna be a Korean show. And that show is Kingdom. Kingdom is on Netflix. I believe it has 2 seasons. There is a season 3 coming. It's a very good show. You know what it is? Here, I'll get into the description first. The description reads, while strange rumors about their ill king grip a kingdom, the crown prince becomes their only hope against a mysterious plague overtaking the land. That is what the description says. I'm going to tell you how I describe this show. This show is basically The Walking Dead with katanas. That's what it is. It's basically a more action-packed Walking Dead with katanas. This show is dope. Highly recommend this show. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's better than a lot of shows I've seen come out in I don't know how long. It's better than Squid Game. It's better if you want to put it on that pedestal. So it came out before Squid Game. It is dope. Definitely check out this show. It's so good. As I said before, I think I said it in the last live stream, I'm going to stop doing like ratings for these things, because obviously it's my playlist, so obviously I rate them really high if I'm recommending them. I'm not going to recommend you something that I did not enjoy. So that's that. So Kingdom is the show of the week. Definitely put it in your list and check it out when you got time. You will not be disappointed. Now, on to the movie. Movie of the week is The Man from U.N.C.L.E. This is based off of I think it's a comic or a graphic novel. I think. Give you the description of it. So I'll tell you who stars in it first. As you can see, it is Henry Cavill, Alice Vikander, I think her name is. Alice Vikander, I think her name is, and then Armie Hammer. Now I know some people are gonna say Armie Hammer, like, and get a little turned off by this. Don't let that turn you off. I don't remember what that dude did. I know he did something bad. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. But I think he said something about he wanted to like tear women apart or eat them or something like that. It's something weird, bro. I don't have no say in that. Like, it's wrong, whatever he did. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge it. But as far as the movie goes, this movie is excellent. I'll give you the description. In the early 1960s, CIA agent Napoleon Solo and KGB operative Ilya, I don't know that name, participate in a joint mission against that mysterious criminal organization, which is working to proliferate nuclear weapons. So, this movie's dope. What it is it's a old spy movie, and it has that feel. It's so good, dude. So definitely check out The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Definitely get in there. Check this movie out. It's really good. And with the rumors of Henry Cavill maybe taking over the mantle of James Bond, this might be a nice warm up to see that get a little taste of him being James Bond. So definitely get in there. Check that out. I will leave all the trailers for the show and the movie in the description below, as I always do. So, and with that being said, man, that's pretty much a show. Oh, and also, before I get to the playlist song of the week, it's a little bit of news on the playlist song of the week, pretty much. So, my favorite group or music act, or however you want to phrase it, their name is a girl group in Korea. Their name is Mamamoo. And actually, it's the group that Hwasa comes from. Y'all all know how I feel about Hwasa. You know, number one chick of all time. Like, just beauty standards, just. But I'm getting off topic. Anyways, the group's called Mamamoo. And they actually had their comeback. If you don't know how Korean music works, is it's not like they were gone for years and years. So basically what happens is these Korean groups or acts, they have their album come out, or they have a single come out, whatever have you, and they pretty much promote it everywhere, because in Korea they have these huge like music they have these music shows that come out. It's kind of like very MTV back in the day, like TRL and all those shows like that. It's like that. So they'll go and they'll promote this album heavy, and then they'll take time off. And during this time off, they'll go on vacations. They'll do like solo projects and stuff like that. But when they come back, they have these comebacks like every, I don't know, a year or two. It's not like they're coming back from like 14 years of being apart. So that's what I mean when I say they're having their comeback. So they're having their comeback. Very excited for it. Already heard the song. It's dope. But I thought, since Mamamoo is having their comeback, what better group to showcase for the song of the week than them? And this is probably still my favorite song by them. It's called Egotistic by Mamamoo, and it is absolutely great. As I said, Mamamoo is a group that consists of Solar, Ween, Moonbyul, and the one and only Hwasa. So, with that being said, I have been your uninvited guest for the evening, and I'm out. I'll catch y'all later. Enjoy this, and here comes Hwasa. Hwasa. Killing me, man. I'll catch y'all later, man. Enjoy this Mamamoo. Peace.
없이 너의 두 눈을 가리네 너의 젖자로 흘러가네 내게 상처를 주면 안돼 내 생각만 하지 그래 뭐 그게 참 당연한 듯이 어리석게 너에게만 맞춰왔던 게 날 괴롭히네 마지막까지 부를게 할 말이 없어 go away 설명이 더 필요해 화를 놔도 내 입만 아프다니까 넌 멋대로만 해 브라 난 언제나 너너너너 해 난 언제나 나나나나 해 이야야 이야야 네 멋대로 중심이 돼 너만 생각해 그럴 거면 너너너나 해 이야야 이야야 네 멋대로 굴면 안 돼 멋대로만 해 밤을 새워 버렸어 차갑게 식은